Hi fam. In my native language, we call it Mukimo. I don't know what you call it. If you're not from Africa, well, today we'll be showing you something different. It's green maize, bananas, potato, and voila, you have some nice African food, Kenyan to be precise, Kikuyu to be straight to the point. Let's do this. The ingredients are pretty simple. This is my pre-boiled maize, very soft maize. Then I'll be using spring onions. Then these are my blended greens. This is the one I used. This one. In my native language, we call it mavaki. I know also in Kimeru it's called mavaki, but I'm not sure of the English name or Swahili name. If any of you knows, you can comment on the comment section down below. Let us know what it's called in English and Kiswahili, but that's what we call it. So what I simply did is just like it is, washed it and plucked it from here, then cut in just chunky pieces. Place it in a sufuria and branch. What branching simply means is just boiling a little bit for like 10 minutes. Then I took it out of the hot water and let it cool and just blended it up into a smooth paste. That is pretty it. If you don't have this, you can use spinach in the place of that. But now since the spinach are soft, you just branch for 5 minutes. Main part of the ingredients, of course, it's the potatoes and the green bananas. So I've just placed it in a sufuria and water and just boil. Then add in some salt, and that's pretty it. And since I can see my bananas are already soft, my potatoes too, so I'll go ahead and add the maize and just let it boil for another like 5-8 minutes, just to make sure that the maize gets hot. And then from there I'll show you the next step. So all I'll do now is add the greens. Remember, the greens are pre-cooked, so you just add in. I'll mash when they're like that. In case after I'm done mashing and I feel the color is not enough or the greens are not enough, I'll just add in more. So I've also already taken out the excess water and kept it aside to smoothen my mukimo later on when I feel it's not, if it's a bit dry. So now I just start mashing. Oh, I've already mashed the mukimo. I added the greens to my satisfaction. That is the color that was appealing to me. Then, and a bit of margarine. You can add cooking oil if you don't have the margarine, or better yet, you can add butter. So you just want to fry them for like a minute or even less. So our onion looks for after 1 minute. So just add in to the mukimo and mix. If I feel the mukimo is dry, I'll just add the excess water that I took out of the mukimo out of the potatoes and bananas before I started mashing. That's the water that I'm going to go adding in little by little, and it has to be warm. It has to be warm water. That's my mukimo. I feel it's a bit dry, so I'll add in my warm water. That is the water that I took out of the mixture of the potato and the bananas. Just a little, and that's it. And just like that, you have some yummy traditional food to serve for your guests, your husband, your wife. Very easy to make, and just a little bit of presentation here and there, and you look like you're having a meal from a 5-star hotel. Ours, we chose to have it with some beef stew and some salad made out of some onions, some grated carrots, some tomato, and avocado. That's about it. In very few minutes, you have yummy food. So you no longer have an excuse as to why you're not making some traditional food for your family, something that you're really going to enjoy. Even my 2-year-olds are having this, so your kids might as well enjoy it. Thank you so much for staying tuned to the end of the video. Continue liking, subscribing, and commenting. Ask me any questions or maybe suggestions of what you'd love to see next, and enjoy your meal. Thank you.